and I moved on around.
So the Streamer Awards was awful. And I don't think I happen to know any of the population that doesn't agree with my adage. And I'm not talking about the awards because we all know award shows are very rigged. I'm talking about the jokes. I'm talking about the host. I'm specifically talking about QT Cinderella and Fan Fan. Now, these two ladies are definitely not bad streamers. Okay, I'm lying. QT Cinderella isn't a bad streamer. I have no idea who Fan Fan is at all. But these two ladies were the hosts for the night. And boy, did they stink it up.
I don't really know. Like, I just stream, yeah.
Amazing sales pitch. Thank you. Thank you. Great achievement. We've got another record breaker here tonight, too. Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
I want to congratulate Kai for reaching over 1 million subs. Incredible. He just barely beat out Queso, who could only eat 900,000 subs. Yeah.
I mean, you try and fail. It's what comedians do, but she's not a comedian. She's not a comedian. Not to this first introduction of her. I don't think she's a comedian. I don't think it's funny. You know? I'm not saying it's out of bad taste. Because comedians make out-of-pocket jokes all the time. Let's be honest. Everybody likes a good out-of-pocket joke. I do. You do. We all like good out-of-pocket jokes. It's good to laugh every once in a while. Some, very serious situations. But gang, you called a man Diddy. Diddy is an assaulter and has exploited a lot of people and manipulated a lot of people into doing very bad things. Kai Cenat is a streamer. And then afterwards, she tries to backpedal, explain her joke and say, it's because of his haircut. It's because of his haircut. It was just a bad joke that fell flat. And I'm not saying it's distasteful. I'm not soft. Jokes can be given the way they're dished out. I get called Unk on here. I get called Steve Urkel on here. I was called Deshaun Harding on here. I love all the jokes. I love the interactions. I love the jokes. Somebody called me a loser the other day because of my take. You think I care? No. Some of these comments are very funny too, as well. They're very funny to laugh at. It's okay when they're funny. She blew the barrel. She blew the barrel bad. I also have a clip of her defending Fan for this joke.
Time, and I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama, and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that. So anyway, Ludwig, could you name 3 people here you wouldn't go to their funeral?
In which, like, about an hour earlier, she told a joke about Rakai, and it was a question, and she said, "What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?" I beg your finest pardon? These jokes are just not funny. Like, if they were funny, then maybe I'd give it a little bit of leeway. And everything else, every other joke that she told was fine. It wasn't great, I mean. But the jokes ain't funny. You usually get backlash for jokes that ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when Chris Rock slapped Will Smith, he called Jada Pinkett Smith G.I. Jane. Was the joke funny? 50-50. But you want to know what made it funnier? Will Smith slapping the absolute lights out of him for the joke. That just made the joke funnier in itself. Why would you give it a reaction? They're comedians, right? Alright? But he went up there and slapped him on stage because he thought the joke was distasteful. I'm surprised nobody slapped somebody on stage today. Or rather, last night. Because those jokes were just downright awful. Not even the premise that they're just making fun of situations. They're just terrible. Like, give them credit. They're in like their 3rd or 4th year of doing the Streamer Awards. But the jokes just ain't funny, dog. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Leave your comments down in the description because I know there's going to be a lot of them down there. Some of y'all can see both ways, you know, trying to get a funny moment, you know, Fan did. And it would have worked, but nobody laughed. And then Ty Lil went off on her.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.